Okay, my battery is running low, so I'm gonna have to try and make this super speedy. Hello everybody, it's Delilah and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to share with you my week 31 and 32 pregnancy update. A few things have been going on in the last couple of weeks that I just wanted to talk about, touch base on, and yeah, so let's get right into it. First thing that I noticed, especially in the last few days of working, I've noticed that I'm getting very short of breath. And it's not that I'm having to breathe faster as if I had been running. Like, it's not as if I have to like catch my breath, but it's more so I feel like I can't get enough air into my lungs. I guess baby's taking up room, so I feel like I just can't take in as much air as I normally can. Like after I go up and down the stairs or something, it's sort of a panicky feeling because I feel like I just cannot get in enough air, and then the panic starts to make me breathe even more rapidly, and it's a little bit scary sometimes. I just have to try and like take a few deep breaths, tell myself that it's okay. It's just, baby's just taking up room, and I have to really work on calming myself down sometimes. So that's something that I've definitely noticed in the last couple of weeks. Just trying to, take it easy. Just trying not to do anything too physically active. Otherwise, I start to panic a little bit. So just taking it easy. Another thing I've really noticed lately is baby bouncing on my bladder. And this is something that hasn't really happened up until now. It's definitely making me have to go pee more often, or at least feel like I need to. It used to be more so like sharp pains I would feel in my bladder, especially just like walking around. Every once in a while I would feel some pretty sharp pains down there when baby was kicking. But now it's more so, the feeling when you really have to pee and someone like pushes on your stomach and pushes on your bladder basically. That's how it feels, except it's coming from inside me, because baby is obviously pushing on the bladder. So I don't notice it so much when I'm just sitting around at home, but when I'm out and about and walking around, that's when it is very noticeable, and that's when I have to go pee more often, which is inconvenient, but it's just part of pregnancy. Something else I've noticed is more so last week than this week, but it's definitely off and on. Loosening joints. Or at least I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because every once in a while I'll get some pretty sharp pains in my tailbone, depending on how I'm sitting or whatever. And then when I get up, it can be pretty painful, pretty sharp pains in the tailbone and just kind of down there in general, especially after I've been pretty active during the day, or like squatting down, like bending over, picking weeds or whatever the case. Then it's definitely pretty sore down there for a while, and I need to sort of just sit and rest and not walk around too much, otherwise the pain just gets worse. So I guess that's just my body's way of preparing for birth. Another thing that happened, it's not like a physical symptom or anything, but I am now officially done working. I am going to apply for maternity leave right away here. But yeah, I'm done working. I'm taking an early maternity leave. My job is pretty physical. I was a baker, but I was also working in the front, like helping people at the till and making sandwiches and food for people and stuff like that. So I was running around a lot, standing on concrete floors, bending over to scoop flour and all kinds of stuff. So it was a pretty physical job, and it was definitely starting to get a little bit tough by the end. So I'm glad that I decided to take an early maternity leave. Another reason why I also chose to do that was because I don't plan on going back after my maternity leave is up. So it won't be taking away from time spent with my child. Also not against the idea of not going back. Like if I feel the need to, or whatever the case may be, I may go back part-time, but for now the plan is to hopefully just stay at home. I don't think I'm gonna get bored or anything, but you never know. I may want to get out of the house, I may want to just get out and bake or be in a different environment. I'm not sure, but I do know that daycare costs a lot of money, and probably it would not even be worth me going back to work, because all the money I would make at work would be spent into daycare, and And I would just so much rather spend that time with my child instead of being away from my child. So that is so far the plan, but we will see where it takes us. So yeah, I guess I'm on maternity leave now. It's only been a few days. May 18th was my last day. Today is May 24th, I believe, but there was a long weekend in between there and Zach was home, so it only started to feel weird a couple days ago when Zach went back to work and I didn't have to. It's a good weird though. I mean, I'm enjoying it, but it's definitely, it feels very weird to not have to get up early and go to work anymore. If you watched our last vlog, you know that we planted our garden recently. We did a lot of yard work that day, so there was lots of, bending down and, weeding, planting, all sorts of stuff. I didn't overwork myself, but I didn't realize how weirdly I'm bending down now. I can't bend down normally because my tummy's in the way. My legs, I have to spread my legs out to the side a little bit when I bend down, so my inner thighs got quite the workout that day, and like all around my legs were just so sore the next day, the next few days actually. And a little bit in my back too, but mostly in my legs. Like, I just did not realize how weirdly I'm bending down, but I guess I can't bend down normally anymore, so my body isn't used to it yet. So that was, I was very, very sore for the next couple days, and it was very difficult to move around after that, but I think I'm good now. It's been a few days, my muscles have had time to heal. I'm just gonna try not to bend down too much because it was really painful for those last few days after that. It was not fun. A few days ago, I also had a doctor appointment. My doctor appointments are now going to be every 2 weeks from here on out because I only have 8 weeks left until the due date. So they're going to be every 2 weeks for the next month, and then I believe every week for the last month. So far I have gained 16 pounds in total, which means I've gained 3 pounds in the last month. Again, I think that's perfectly normal. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure all the baby weight is just in my stomach because I don't think my face has swelled much, and I don't think my arms have either. And all my jeans and everything, well, my jeans don't fit in the waist, but they fit in the legs. Like everything, all my pants still fit. I'm pretty sure that all the weight I've gained is just in my stomach and a little bit on my love handles too, I think, but mostly just in the stomach area, which I'm very glad for. Especially since I'm not keeping track of what I'm eating, I'm really not paying attention to how much I'm eating or to what I'm eating, to be honest. So I am very, very glad that all the weight is just in my stomach and not anywhere else. I think that's pretty much everything for the last couple of weeks. It's just pretty much been babies growing and starting to take up a lot of room, and it's starting to get kind of difficult and hard on my body, but now that I'm home, I don't have to go to work anymore. I can relax and just, prepare everything for when baby comes. But I'm feeling, generally overall, I'm feeling pretty good. I have good days and bad days, but I really can't complain. I know many women have a lot more difficulties in their pregnancies than I do. Really, it's been a pretty easy pregnancy. I really can't complain. So I'm just so thankful that baby is doing so well, I'm doing so well, and that I can have this extra 2 months off of work before baby comes so that I can just enjoy these last couple months of pregnancy. The last couple months of being alone and not having to wake up every couple of hours to feed or whatever. Yeah, I've just been really enjoying it, and I think right now I am going to show you the belly shot. I don't think there's much to say about the belly shot this time, but I still have no stretch marks, which is awesome. My belly button still hasn't popped, which to be honest has kind of surprised me. I thought it would have by now, but it hasn't. But yeah, my belly is doing really good for stretch marks and everything. It's not itchy, it's not anything like that. It's mostly just getting in the way. But that's fine. I can live with that for 2 months. But baby is growing well, I think. Everything is going very smoothly. I believe that is everything for this update. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I will leave my Instagram link down below. And my camera battery light is flashing at me, so I have to go. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!